Okay, all right, children. Now, who's ready to meet someone all the way from United Kingdom? Do you know what is United Kingdom? Or have you ever heard about London? So, that is where the United Kingdom is. Okay? All right. So, raise up your hands to show me that you are really excited to meet someone far away from United Kingdom. Come, raise up your hands. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So, I can see some of you are holding the Migo and Ali book. Can you show me and share with us here the Migo Ali book? Wow, I can see most of you. Most of you have the book. Okay, good. All right. Okay, children. Do you actually know who wrote this Migo and Ali book? Okay, let me tell you. This book actually was written by Sister Zanib Mian. And do you know where she was from? She actually was from United Kingdom, as I mentioned just now. So today, she will be telling us a story about Prophet Yunus alaihi salam. So who is Prophet Yunus alaihi salam? Let's us listen later, okay? So this Prophet Yunus alaihi salam, that Sister Zanib Mian wrote about him in one of her chapters inside the book that you're holding now. Isn't it great? So who with me? Who with me? Who with Sister Rauda? Come, raise up your hands. Oh, wave your hands. Or put thumbs up. Okay, good. Okay, since everyone are ready to meet Sister Zanib, so now I want every one of you to greet our friend from London or from United Kingdom. So I want all of you to switch on your mic and say to Sister Zanib, hello, Sister Zanib. Yeah? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hello,
Sister Zanib.
Yeah.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, now I need everyone to switch off the mic back after you really great, Sister Zanib. Okay, now, okay, mummies, daddies, and children, before we begin our session, okay, I need Sister Zura, please. Where is Sister Zura? Can you share with me the housekeeping slides? Okay, thank you. Okay, so children. Okay. So here is our tentative program, okay? So now you already arrived in our Zoom. So now 5 p.m. we are going to begin our story time. Around 5:35 p.m. Inshallah, we are going to end the storytelling, okay? It depends on the time too. And then what you're going to have is you're going to have quiz time, okay? So after quiz time, we're going to have feedback moments and also a closing event. All right, next slide. So I want next slide. Okay, thank you. So yes, so let's do some checklist a bit. So I want mummies and daddies to assist your children to mute their microphone. Be mindful of the background noise and position your camera properly. Limit the distractions, avoid multitasking, and submit your questions using the chat box below if you have any questions. Okay? All right? Clear? Okay, so for your information, just now I already mentioned that we will be having a quiz about the story of Prophet Yunus, right? So what I want all of you children to do is to pay attention to what Sister Zanib is going to tell you about. So you know why? Because there will be a winner. There will be a winner, and the winner gets a chance to win a special prize from us if they get to answer all questions correctly. Okay? So I need all of you to pay attention. Okay? Put thumbs up. Put your thumbs up. All right, good job. Okay. So it seems that everyone all ready. So do you want to take a group photo for the do you want to take a group photo BSM admin? Or you want to do during the end of the session? I think we do during the end of the session, right? Since
We can do now when Sister Zanib is, yeah.
Okay, since everyone is not here yet, we can take the group photo during the end of session lah. Okay, so now Sister Rauda will pass this stage to Sister Zanib Mian, and hope everyone can sit back, enjoy, and relax. Okay, all right. Okay, so now I pass this mic to Sister Zanib. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I'm Zanib Mian, and I'm the author of this book, like lovely Sister Rhoda has already told you. And I'm so happy to be here with you today. I feel like I'm in Singapore with you, which is really nice. And it's so nice to see all of you on your screens. You know, you're holding up your books, you've got the books. And for me, that's such a lovely feeling that I can actually see that you've been reading my book and you're here today to be with me so we can share some time and I can share the story with you. So thank you so much for coming and I will begin. I'm going to tell you this.
Sister Zanib, I think you accidentally switched off your mic.
Sorry, sorry. I don't know how much you missed there, but what did you hear me speaking last?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to share with you the story of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam from the book Migo and Ali, Love for the Prophets. And this book, much of you have already got it, so you know it's got all the stories of the prophets, 17 prophets in this book. But today I wanted to share one of my favorite stories. Well, they're all my favorite. I love them all so much. But one story I do love lots and lots is the story of Yunus alayhi salam. And I think many of you have already read it. So you know that in this story, there's a big whale and it's got to do with being in the sea. So we're going to find out what happened to Prophet Yunus alayhi salam in this story. Shall we begin? Nod your heads if you're ready. I can see you, which is great. Okay, so Yunus alayhi salam. The Prophet Yunus alayhi salam was sent to a shameless people who didn't believe in Allah. Can you imagine that? They didn't believe in Allah like we do. He tried to tell them about Allah, but they wouldn't listen at all. So Yunus alayhi salam got upset and he went away. After he had left, the skies went red and started to look like they were on fire. The people got scared and thought that Allah must be real and he must be angry with them. So they all went to the mountain and prayed to Allah not to be angry. It was magnificent. Allah was happy with them. He made the sky normal again and gave them blessings. Now, the people wished Yunus alayhi salam hadn't gone away. They wanted him to come back so he could teach them more about Allah. So now they believe in Allah, but now they don't have the Prophet to tell them what to do and how they can, what Allah wants them to do and all the things that prophets normally tell people. So now they're all thinking,
Zanib, sorry to interrupt, Sister Zanib.
Yes?
I think some of the participants, they couldn't hear your voice.
Ah.
I think it's from Brother Anik Sufi. Can you hear Sister Zanib's voice? You try to speak, Sister.
Yes,
the
sorry.
audio is
Yeah, everyone else can hear?
Everyone else can hear? Put thumbs up. Okay,
Yeah.
How about Anik Sufi? Are you there? Okay. I hope everything's going fine. Okay, I think you can continue. All right, can proceed.
Okay. So, but Yunus alayhi salam couldn't come back just yet because he was on a ship. Put your hands up if you've ever been on a ship or a ferry going across the water. Yes, I was on one just the other day. It was a dark night and there was a big bad storm. So it was very dark. There was lots of thunder and lightning and rain and wind. It was very, very stormy and it was very, very dark. The people on the ship had to throw off all their things to make the ship lighter. Okay, but it wasn't enough. They decided that they had to throw off one man too. they didn't want it to be Yunus alayhi salam, but his name kept coming up. Like when you do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yunus alayhi salam realized that it must be Allah who is making this happen. He thought that maybe Allah isn't happy with him for leaving his people. So he jumped into the sea, and just then he was swallowed by a huge, great whale. And look at that beautiful whale in that picture. It's so big. And he was swallowed by that whale. Whales are as big as houses. Can you imagine? Think about the building that you're in. Whales are as big as that, yes. And they're at the deep down in the sea, but they're very, very, very big creatures. So Yunus alayhi salam was alive in there, and he started praying to Allah. He said the same dua over and over again. The words he was saying to Allah meant, there is no one who should be worshipped except you. There is absolutely not a thing wrong with you. I am the one who has done wrong. And I think we all know this dua because this is one of my favorite duas. And I say it a lot, all the time, whenever I'm feeling worried about something. So Yunus alayhi salam was in a whale like that. And obviously he was very worried. He was thinking, how am I going to get out? And he said this dua, which tells me that whenever we are worried about something, we should do this dua as well. And you know the dua because I'm sure you've heard it before. It goes like this. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. Do you know that dua? Yes? Great. If you don't know it, then maybe you can learn it after today because you've heard the story and you've heard when Yunus alayhi salam used it. So all creatures in the sea heard this and came near the whale, and they started saying the same words. So all the creatures in the sea were saying the same dua. Can you type into the chat if you know any other creatures that live in the sea? For example, octopus. And which other creatures live in the sea? Let's see. Crab, yes. Crab came along, and fish came, jellyfish, turtle, shark. Well done. Dolphins. Subhanallah. Starfish. Can you imagine? They were all coming. All the creatures came next to the whale where Yunus alayhi salam was, and they said the same words of this dua with him.
To do on chat.
Goldfish, yes. So are we all imagining this? Can you all imagine? Close your eyes and imagine all these beautiful creatures in the sea. And imagine this big whale and Yunus alayhi salam inside the whale, and they were all making the same dua. The whale was a bit scared because it realized it had swallowed a prophet, but it felt okay because Allah had told it to do that. Allah heard the lovely words of Yunus alayhi salam. He heard his du'as, and he knew that he felt sorry. So he told the whale to take him out onto a nice warm island. The sun on the island hurt Yunus alayhi salam because he wasn't well. So Allah gave him shade and he forgave him. Allah told Yunus alayhi salam that he forgave him just because he had prayed so much, just because he had made that dua inside his heart, believing that Allah would help him. And he prayed and prayed and prayed, and that's why Allah helped him. So when he was inside the whale, he didn't start throwing things at the whale to make it open his mouth. He didn't try to light a fire so that the whale would open his mouth and he can get out. He didn't try to hit the whale. You know, he didn't do all these things. All he did was he trusted in Allah. He trusted that Allah is going to help him get out of the whale. And he just made dua, dua, dua. And that's what helped him, because Allah said that's why Allah helped him, because he prayed so much. So Yunus alayhi salam got better and went back to his people. Remember, the people were waiting for him. They wanted to learn about Allah now, didn't they? So he went back to his people, and he was happy to see that they all believed in Allah now, and they all prayed together to thank Allah, and they lived happily. Alhamdulillah. What a lovely story. Hands up if you enjoyed that story. And hands up if you are going to use that dua now, the same dua of Yunus alayhi salam, whenever you feel worried about something. I definitely will, and I already do. I think the stories of the prophets, they show us lots and lots of things. They teach us, even though it's not our story, it's something that happened to the prophet, but it's for us as well, because it teaches us how we can be when something happens to us. Yeah. Okay, great. So I think Sister Rhoda, do we want to have a little bit of time for questions from them, or you want to go straight on to the quiz?
Okay, children, do you have any questions? Ask Sister Zanib. You can switch on your microphone if you want to ask something.
Yeah, or you can type it in the chat.
Yes, no problem. Anyone wants to ask anything from Sister Zanib?
Thank you.
Okay, so now actually children, is it? Is there any question?
Online means laptop class.
Mummies, daddies, do you have any questions to ask? Oh, someone entered late. Oh, no.
No, this one must because they say must.
Is there any other dua, Sister Zanib?
In this story, there's the dua of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. But if you want other duas that help you when you're feeling worried or scared about something, there are other duas as well. Yes, there's Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakil, or you can say Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illahu alayhi tawakkaltu wa huwa rabbul arshil azim. So there's lots and lots of duas that you can do when you're feeling worried or scared, or you need Allah's help. And also, you know, you can make dua in your own language as well as these special duas. You can also talk to Allah in your own language, the same language that you speak to your friends and your family. You can speak to Allah because Allah understands all languages.
Okay, children. So tell Sister Rhoda, what zikr did you learn today from Sister Zanib? Come, switch on your mic. What is the dua? Okay, let's do some zikr a bit. Okay, who knows the song? You can sing the zikr. Okay, come follow after Sister Rhoda. Okay, 1, 2, 3. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka. Good, Masya Allah. Let's do 5 times, okay? Okay, 3 more to go. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni minaz zalimin. La ilaha illa anta Masya Allah. Okay, 1 more to go. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. Alhamdulillah. Okay, good job everybody. Marhab. Now you can switch off your mic. Okay, now it is the time that you guys are waiting for. What is it? Come tell me. It is a quiz time. Who wants to do some quiz? Come, raise up your hands. Yay. Okay. All right. So, okay. Before that, give me a moment, okay? Okay. So, are you all nervous and scared? Are you all nervous and scared to do the quiz? I doubt who might be the winner. Let us see. Okay, so for those of you who are very young, you can ask. Is there any questions? Sorry, I didn't realize. Yes, you have a question? Salam, Sister Zanib. Why did the whale swallow Nabi Yunus? Sister Zanib, do you have an answer for that? There's a question inside the chat box. You can switch on your mic.
Sorry. Walaikum salam. And the question is, why did a whale swallow Yunus alayhi salam? And I would say it's because Allah asked the whale to do that. So Allah has a plan, and Allah sees everything and how he's going to work everything out for us. So the whale was following what Allah told it to do, and it was Allah's plan that Yunus alayhi salam is going to be in here, and it will help him realize, and it will help him become closer to Allah and want to go back to his people. Maybe that's why the whale swallowed Yunus alayhi salam. But we have to remember that everything that happens to us is part of Allah's plan, and Allah will make it work out in the way that he sees best. So in the end, it worked out. Yunus alayhi salam was on the warm island, and he went back to his people, and he got to teach the people all about Allah. And that's what was supposed to happen all along.
Yes, thank you, Sister Zani. Okay, any more questions before we proceed to the quiz? Okay, I think there's no more question. Okay, all right. So now I think it's time, before we move on to quiz, let us get ready for some. Let us get ready for picture taking. Okay. All right. So I want all of you to smile or pose, please, if you want. Okay. So camera ready? Okay. For those who don't want to open their videos, you can click the love reaction. Okay, and just put love reaction. Like Sister Farizan. Okay. All right. So camera ready? Let's smile and kiss. Okay, children? Are you all ready, children?
Okay, we have the screen. Okay, you just smile when I say 1, 2, 3, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, wait. Okay, another one. Okay, wait. Okay, another window. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, mashallah, that's good. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, all right. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, so can I have mummies and daddies to assist your children to open the Kahoot link? We are going to have the quiz at the Kahoot link. So maybe your children need your help. Let me give you the PIN number, okay?
Is it Kahoot?
Yes, it's Kahoot. I'm going
Okay,
I am
thank
going-
you.
Wait, I need to give you the PIN number. All right. Okay, so here is the PIN number. Can you all see?
What's this?
This is the PIN number. You need to ask your mommy and daddy to help you enter this PIN number. The link given in the chat box. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have you done and your names? Are you all done? Okay. If you haven't entered your names, please tell me, okay? Are you all done? Okay, Aisha. I assume everyone is done, okay? So now I want to proceed. There are 40 people, 41, okay? 41 42, 43. Okay. I assume everyone already entered their names. So I want to proceed. Okay, all right. Now, are you ready, children? Are you ready, children? Yes. Okay, all right. So now, 44, Irshad. Any more? No, No more, Okay, so now, let's...
Teacher, there's one more.
Okay, boleh.
My little brother is trying to sign in.
Sure.
Okay, give.
All right. Thank you. I'm sure. Okay.
Okay, he in already.
Lamsa, done?
Yes,
Okay. Right, good. Okay, so now, you guys ready? Let's go to the first question. Okay, Bismillah. The first question. Okay, who is Yunus? There are 4 options. You can choose one. Angel, sailor, king, prophet. You'll be given 20 seconds, okay? Uh-oh. All right, good job. Okay, next question. Ooh, Firas and Shafa is leading. Okay, now, second question. In the beginning, why did Yunus leave the people? He got angry, he got bored, he got sad, he got happy. Okay. Oh, Inara, that's good. Okay, now, third question. True or false? Did Yunus refuse to be thrown into the sea? True or false? Did Prophet Yunus refuse to be thrown into the sea? True or false? Does he want to be thrown into the sea? Okay. Next question. Oh, Inara leading. Okay, now what's the question? What animal swallowed Yunus? Hippopotamus? Whale? Shark? Spinosaurus? Which one? Okay, good. Okay, now next question. What did Yunus do inside the animal's belly? He made doa to Allah, screamed for help, he kicked the animal's belly, or he sat down and waited. Okay, good. Next question. All right. How did Yunus escape? Animals spit him out because he tasted bad? Which one? Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Try again. Okay. Oh, Muhammad Faiz, you are leading. Okay, now how did Allah know about Yunus alayhi salam? Oh, it's okay. Next try. All right. What happened when Yunus went back to his people? Which is the correct answer? Okay. Oh, Inara. Question 9. Okay, one more to go. If we make mistake, what should we do? Lie and say we do not make any mistake. Just forget about it. Shout and cry, or admit our mistake and ask Allah for forgiveness. Okay, good. Right, last question. What lessons do you learn from the story of Yunus? Yay! Good job, everybody. So now let's see who's the winner. Okay, the winner goes to Zahra, Fatima. Second winner goes to Faiz. The first winner goes to ding, 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 Inara. Marha, marha. Good job, everybody. Marha, marha. Okay. So, stop sharing. Okay, congratulations to all the three of you, Fatima, Zahra, Faiz, and Inara. Inshallah, Buat si Manja will send you the special prize, okay? Just wait at the doorstep and you'll get your prize. Okay, now, before we close our event, is there any question you want to ask Sister Zanib? Or anyone here? Are there any questions? Okay, no, I don't think so. Okay, now, so, to mummies and daddies, I think it's time for you to fill up the survey form. So, is it okay for you to fill up the survey form? Later will be given by us. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. So, okay, before that, I forgot. So now I want everyone to unmute the microphone. Can everyone unmute the microphone?
Rauda.
Okay, now.
Rauda, why you so
Okay, now I want all of you to say to Sister Zanib, thank you, Sister Zanib.
Zaini?
Jazakallah khairan.
Okay, switch off your mic, please. Again. Yeah, betul. Yes, correct. Say to Sister Zanib, thank you, Sister Zanib.
Thank you, Teacher Zani. Thank you, Teacher Zani. Thank you,
Yang apa lagi?
Thank you,
Thank you, kau kuat.
You're welcome. Okay, now.
You're very, very welcome. Manja, and you're very, very welcome. I love sharing my story with you. And I love seeing you do the quiz.
Okay, all right. Good job. Okay, now okay, done? All right. Okay, settle. Okay, now mummies and daddies. Okay, later BSM admin will give you a QR code for you to scan to go to the survey form, the feedback form. Yeah. This QR, you can scan this QR code to fill up the survey form. Okay. This one is for your mommy and daddy, okay? All right, so we'll be given 3 minutes to complete this survey. Thank you. Okay, Alhamdulillah. I think all of you are done already. Okay, so with that, we are going to close our event with Tasbih Kafarah and Surah Al-Asr. Okay. So before that, if there is any improvement that we need to do, just inform us in the chat box below, okay? Inshallah, we'll try to improve in the next future. Or you can just email us or WhatsApp us. There's no problem. Okay? So let's recite our Tasbih Kafarah and Suratul Asr. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wal asr. Innal insana lafi khusr. Illa allazina amanu wa amilus salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Alhamdulillah. With that, we from Buat Manja, we hope that everyone, mummies, daddies,
Oh, the white moon rose over us
benefited from
from the
this storytelling
valley of
session.
Wada,
Are you sure you all don't
and
have any
we
questions?
owe it
Don't
to
have.
show gratefulness.
I hope you guys
Where the
enjoy.
call is to
Let's see again in the
Allah.
future, okay?
Where the call is to Allah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, you who are raised amongst us, coming with a word to be obeyed. You have brought to the city nobleness. Welcome, best color to God's way. Welcome, best color to God's way.
وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله دا ما دعا لله دا.
Assalamualaikum. Hi Aish, Ashraf, Ashari, Amsha, Sufia. Hi Sufia. Hi Sufia. Sufia, you have anything to say?
Eyes for Allah, nothing but Allah.